What's good, everybody? It's Kristen. I'm back with another video. If you're new to the channel, subscribe now. I know y'all missed me. I know I missed me because I missed you too. Anyways, as you can see by the title, let's get into it. There's a woman on TikTok with 400,000 followers that puts her dating life on a spreadsheet. Not a podcast, a literal Google spreadsheet, so she can remember who she's dating, turn-offs, occupation, social media, so basically keep up with all the men that she's dating in her roster. Columns for height, job, survival rate, aka how much she likes them. Has social media ruined dating? I can see it. I can see it. Social media didn't just change the way we meet people. It changed the way we date, our values, the way we think when it comes to relationships, our morals. And today we're going to break down exactly how that happened. Start with the mechanism. Social media ruined dating. It's a claim people throw around without explaining it, and I'm going to explain how exactly this happened. Number one, infinite choice broke commitment. People think they have more options in reality than they really do in real life. A lot of people think if they present themselves a certain way, post certain things, location, places, things, objects, that broadens their horizon for their options, and that they can snag the baddest girl in the world from Austria that wouldn't give them the time of day if they saw them walking down the street. Sad but true. Dating apps run on the same engine as every other app on your phone, an endless scroll. When you can swipe to a new option in just a second, every person you're talking to is competing against 600,000 people that you don't even know. Psychologists call this choice overload. People feel like they have more options and choices than they really do in reality because of social media. And when you have too many options, you don't choose better, you choose less. Nobody's fully in because nobody has to be. Number two, the algorithm rewards performance, not connection. Instagram and TikTok didn't just become a place where we post relationships and, they became, more solidified. It became a place where you have to audition for relationships. Just put your best foot forward. What's your good traits, your bad traits, your qualities? What do you have? What's your occupation? What are you driving? What's your lifestyle? It turned into a big fat competition, and 90% of the people participating is faking. You have to audition for people's love now. Couples perform intimacy for engagement and likes, views. Singles perform desirability for matches. The version of you that gets chosen isn't the real you. It's the person that photographs well and captions better, performs better. Comparison culture moved into the relationship. It's not just, oh, my life is good anymore. Is my situation as cute as theirs? Do we have more following? Does our supporters love us as much? How can we compete with others? I get a better ring? Is my diamond real? All of these things that's being put in a way to measure the distance of someone's love for you. Why doesn't my husband do what her husband or her boyfriend does? Or vice versa. Social media put a high reel next to every relationship, and highlight reels always win against reality. Number four, ghosting became low cost because accountability disappeared. When dating happened through mutual friends or in person, disappearing on someone had social consequences. You get iced out, you get questioned by other people. Online, you can vanish from someone's life with zero friction, zero witnesses, and zero consequences. That changed the floor of how people were allowed to treat each other. Number five, situationships are a direct product of this environment, the social media dating environment. When commitment feels risky and options feel infinite, people default to the undefined middle. Enough intimacy to feel connected, but not enough definition to be exposed, feel exposed. It's not that people don't want relationships. It's that the entire ecosystem makes playing the fence feel safer than clarity. Put all five of these together and you get a dating culture that is anxious, transactional, exhausting, and performative. And that's exactly why this environment makes something like a dating spreadsheet to feel less like a joke and an actual survival tool that people have to buy and make other people millionaires to, get their dating life together. My experience, it's sad. I don't date anymore. I was talking to someone showed interest in me. He was very handsome, had a good career, but I take into account to everything. If you're so interested in me, you text my phone 600 times a day, you're what you're doing warrior, and you don't take initiative to ask my schedule to plan a date, you're wasting my time. If you text my phone 600 times, gets mad when I don't respond right away, and don't send any money for my phone bill, you're wasting my time. If you text my phone 600 times throughout the day and don't have the decency to give me a phone call, you're wasting my time. If you text my phone 607 times a day and don't have the decency to take me out and actually get to know me before begging to get in between my legs, you're wasting my time. And I wasted enough time. I'm not getting older. I said I'm not getting older. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not getting younger. And I want something solidified. I don't have time to play these situationship games like the rest of the world does. So in order for me to avoid that, I have to cut through the bullshit like I'm in the fucking Amazon. I'm surviving, bitch. So, if you're watching this and you may think, oh, let me tell you something. I'm not playing any fucking games. You're not taking the time to get to know me? Bye. You're not taking the time to plan dates and take initiative? Bye. You're texting my phone 600 times, not trying to make a phone call? Bye. You text my phone 600 times a day and not offering to put money on this bill? Bye. You're wasting my time. Offering sex before even taking me out or trying to actually take steps to actually get to know me, you're just making it obvious. It's so many other girls. I know a spot on, take the 7 train to Roosevelt Avenue, 80th and 90th Street. Then you can have all the sex you want. You're not getting it here. Message. Moving along, Peyton's dating spreadsheet. Okay, let's talk about the spreadsheet. Let's not hold on. Peyton Knight is a brand strategist who started tackling and tracking her own dates in a Google Sheet. Not just who, when, where, but actual data like height, name, occupation, how many dates, red flags, green flags, and a thing called a survivor rate, was she based on the score of all the things collected in the spreadsheet. So basically, 1 to 10 likeliness of how the relationship would go if she decides or they decide to take it seriously. It went viral. Cosmopolitan interviewed her, Fox interviewed her. She ended up, like literally Fox and Friends talking about it on national TV. That's where I saw it. And now she sells a version of this template to other people, made over almost $1 million off this template on Gumdrop. And not only that, other people can run their own dating life through the same system. You can literally find it through her socials and her Gumroad listing. It should be somewhere. But this matters more than a dating spreadsheet. It's a rational response to an irrational system. If dating apps have turned dating into a numbers game, more matches, more options, more people to sort through, then of course someone built a tool to actually manage the numbers. It's like an accountant, you know? It's fucked up, it's weird. Dating and relationships has turned into a numbers game. Never would have thought that, 2026. A spreadsheet is just a person trying to bring order to chaos these apps, social media, created in the first place. It reflects a trust problem, not a spreadsheet problem. People aren't tracking survival rates because they're cold. They're tracking data and survival rates because the vibes-only approach is not working. It's not working, and nobody wants to acknowledge that it's not working. That playing it safe situationship role, and the spreadsheet is a little bit of a warning sign. It's a version to this that's healthy. Knowing patterns, noticing red flags, green flags, and different versions of person based on the performance review, where you can stop being present with a person because you're too busy scoring them. The spreadsheet trend is popular because it's both at once. Spreadsheet isn't the problem, it's a symptom. It's what dating looks like when an entire generation has been trained by algorithms to treat people like content to be sorted and shared. Let's put it side by side. Back then, you meet someone, friends, family, school, work, gym, neighborhood, there was some type of attraction, they spoke, how you doing, even if they acted proudly or boldly, people knew, they'd find out. Now you meet a stranger with zero shared contact based on photos, videos, and a prompt they may not even written themselves. Them disappearing on someone that took effort You had to avoid places, you met them, people, and actually take the initiative to dodge them. Or now, you just unmatch, block them, ghost them, and 9 times out of 10, since you didn't meet them in your organic life, you don't run into them unless it's like an event you both know what you like. But you know, that's neither here nor there. Then we dated 1 or 2 people at a time because meeting people was slower. Now we could be talking to 5 people or more simultaneously, 5 people or more at the same time, without any of them being an official option. And this is exactly how situationships, I would like to call it, are born. And commitment was the default. You have to actually choose to leave. Now, non-commitment is the default. You actually have to choose to define things, which takes more courage than staying together used to be. None of this means dating was universally better before, because it wasn't. People got trapped in bad relationships partly because believing was harder. But what changed is the emotional economics of connection. It used to cost or mean something to be careless with someone. And now it just doesn't. Anyone could do anything to anyone, and it seems like they'll get minimal consequences and take minimal accountability. As fucked up as it may seem. And that's the actual thing social media broke. Not romance, accountability. So no, social media didn't kill dating. People date every day. People have sex every day. People have relationships every day. It changed the incentives, the benefits, and people adapted to a colder system in the most human way possible. Some people chilled, people numbed out, opted out, and some people, like Peyton, built a spreadsheet so they could keep up with the chaos. If this resonated with you, let me know in the comments. Are you team spreadsheet or are you against it? Are you team relationship or situationship or you're against it? Give this video a thumbs up and share with someone who needs to hear this. And I'll see you in the next video. Stay blessed, stay safe. I love y'all.
You cannot buy my style. You cannot buy my style. You cannot buy my